Hey dreamers, good day. In this session, I will explain how to create a web page using Google Chrome. Yes, you heard that right. Chrome can create a website. As we all know, Chrome is a web browser made by Google, which is meant to be used on browsing websites. But aside from that, it is also equipped with a powerful developer tools, which is an important feature for every web developer. So let's open Chrome. And then let's go to Theydreamer website. Chrome developer tools, or also called dev tools in short, can be launched by pressing F12. Okay, this is the dev tools, or by pressing a combination of Ctrl Shift plus I. And aside from that, the other way is to right click on a part of a web page and then click inspect in the pop-up menu. Okay. So Chrome developer tools has many features, and we cannot discuss everything in just one video. We will only focus on the inspector and sources functionality for now. The inspector is represented by the elements tab and the sources tab. Okay. So first, let's check how the dev tools works. Let's inspect this particular button. Okay, I just click this icon and then hover on an element. In this example, it is a button or a link. Then once you click on that, it will take you to the DOM element of that particular HTML. Okay, and then on the right panel, you will see the CSS properties under Styles tab. If you click this following line, it will take you to the exact code line where the CSS property is. We can just collapse this left panel. It just shows the directory structure. We don't need that for now. So let's try to change this color. Okay, change immediately, and then the text color. Okay. So as you could see, the changes that you have done with the dev tools is carried over without refreshing the page. It is displayed instantly. However, if you reload the page, those changes will be lost. So you might be wondering if you could save those changes or have those adjustments to be permanently displayed or applied on the website. The answer to that is that it depends on the situation. If you have the control on a web server where the website is hosted, you can simply open an FTP client and then find that particular file. In this example, it is the style.css, and then just copy everything in this file where you have edited or adjusted the styling, and then open the same file in the server and overwrite every code on that style.css file. Just make sure that it is the exact file that you are editing with the DevTools. Then just upload it back to the server, and then your changes, your modifications will be carried over. So now that we have seen how Inspector works, we can proceed now to the main topic. First, we just need to create a folder here locally. I'll just call it web local. And then under that folder, let's create an index.html file. Okay, then we will open that in Chrome. As you could see, there is no content yet, and we are about to add codes on that particular file. But first, let's link the folder using the dev tools. So let's press F12, then expand this panel. You just have to drag this folder where the HTML file is located to the sources panel, and then there will be a permission message here. You just have to allow it. Then now it is linked. However, you might be wondering how we will add code to the HTML file. We cannot add anything here yet. So first, this is the most important part in the initial setup. We will open that particular index.html in a text editor. You can use Notepad built in Windows or any text editor if you are on Linux. But for this example, I will use Notepad++. We just have to type a beginner code. So we just need that code to begin to be able to add something using Chrome. And let's close this. Let's reload the page. Okay, you will see that let's maximize this first. You will see that there's a green icon there, circle icon. It means that the file is now linked with Chrome, meaning Chrome can now add or adjust the file. It already have a write permission, read and write permission to that file. So let's continue adding some code. HTML. And then the head, then the body. Okay, the head, let's add the title. Demo website. In the body, let's put some tests deep. Okay, so let's reload the page. There, you can see now the changes and it's saved. So remember to just press Ctrl S to save the file and then refresh the page. Okay, I have prepared a mock-up for the sample website that we will build using Chrome. So we will just build the website based on this particular mock-up. So let's add the element. So we need some logo box here and navigation here. Okay. I have also prepared the text copy that we need later. First, now let's add those particular elements. So we just need to add the header first. Let's put a main wrapper here, section, and the header element. Under the header element, we will have two columns. one for the logo. So I will be using a personal convention here, which is the column. There's a C at start to indicate that this is a custom column. This is just a personal convention of mine to avoid clashing with Bootstrap classes in case that you use it. Okay, so logo. Then let's go back to the mockup. It's demo. Let's put that in an H1 element. Then let's put logo. Then we have the second as knob. Knob. Plus custom column knob. Then under that knob, just create a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 links. We will unordered list. Then li. Then an anchor. Let's put a dummy link for now, which is hash. Then home, contact us, about us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Contact us, about us. We have the projects and portfolio and blog. Blog. These two columns I plan to use displayplex, so I'll just use a wrapper here. Okay. So just in case that the formatting seems to be off, there is a shortcut here to auto format the document. Okay, let's click that. Okay, so it applies the desired indentation automatically. Then let's just add a wrap here. Okay. For the header, let's put class header. Then we just need to add a CSS to add styling to that particular header. So let's refresh first. Okay, this is the header. First, the next thing we do is to add a new file. Let's add new file, style.css. Let's just open this with output ++, then adds the first line, the initial line, origin 0, padding 0. So this initial line resets everything. Just a simple reset, basic reset. Then let's add some more box sizing. Let's remove that for now. Okay, so as you will notice, the CSS does not appear here yet because it's not yet connected with the HTML file. So let's add a link. So href, let's connect the CSS. Type text/CSS. Then the rel is style sheet. Then refresh the page. So you would see that the CSS is already here. Then let's just target that particular header. In our section, let's put an ID. Okay, content. Then let's target the header. Content.header. Let's add a border first to know the boundaries. Refresh. Okay. Then in the header, let's target the wrapper. Wrap. I'll just display flex. Okay. So the header, let's call up this for now. The header dot logo, we will assign a flex dash grow 1. Then for the menu, let's assign the flex grow 2. Okay. Called knob, sorry. Okay. Then with the knob, let's target the li, then display inline. Inline dash block. Okay. By the way, let's assign first a font to the body. Font. Font normal rem sans serif. Okay. Then for the menu, let's remove the text decoration, the anchor, then there's some padding on it. Let's put a text color here, background color, say gray. We'll just change this later. Okay. Just to see the padding. Then let's display inline lock, and let's add the padding. 10px, 20px. Right, it's a bit close. Then let's assign a color to that. Lock. We don't want this gray here because the map up shows only the active is or has the background color. So in our HTML, let's add active to the home link, then to the style CSS, it's active. Let's add this that active, and for that active, set the background to black. It's a fresh. Okay, then the color is white. I can just simply add the same formatting to a content that is being hovered. Right? Then we want that particular menu to be aligned to the right. So let's just target the knob and just text align right, but we need to say that the UL should be display inline for that to apply. So display inline. Let's check first. Okay. Oh, I'm wrong. Since the column has flex row, it will not apply. The text align there, so I just need to change the strategy. Just make this width 100%. Now it occupies the whole line, and then we just text align this to the right. Right. Place this before for proper arrangement before the li. Okay. There. And then in the wrapper, let's put some comment here. Header. Comment. Okay. Common header. In the wrapper, let's put some padding. 0. It is around 80 pixels. And for top and bottom, let's just put something around 20. Okay. Then let's target the logo. Each one, the size 2 from, then font dash weight bold. Okay. Then next thing to do is the slider for the main banner, the hero banner. First, let's go back to the asterisk, then let's add the box sizing here. Let's add border box. So that means the border box property means to compute the padding as included with the width. If we will not do that, we still have to consider the padding out of our computation for width. For example, you put a width of 200 px and then you have a padding of 20 on both sides. You have to consider that the whole width is 240. With this, simplify things out. Let's do the banner. I think we don't have a markup for that yet. Let's expand this. Okay. Then for the banner is the content. Normally I add some end comment in the HTML to guide me where the end of a particular container is. So in this case, you can see where the element has ended. It's for the sake of easily locating or finding the next start line. So for this particular part, let's use a figure. Okay, and then let's add a class of banner. We will have to add h1 here. Oh, I should have used an h2 instead here for SEO purposes. Anyway, we can just change that. H2. Okay, let's refresh. Same thing. So h2 and then a paragraph at the bottom. Okay, so h2 heading 2. Then let's click the copy. Let's just close this. Need it there. Okay, so this is the copy text for the banner. You just type it beforehand so that we can proceed easily with the tutorial. You can just place it here, and then the paragraph. Let's copy the placeholder text. Right. Refresh. Then target it with CSS. Banner. So content, then banner. Let's put a temporary background color of gray. Right, so let's put the same padding that we added with the header so that they will be aligned. Okay, and next let's put a height to the particular banner. So I'm using, by the way, I'm using this XNView, a free software for Windows for viewing files, and it has this tool that works like a ruler. So when you drag a square like that, you can just you can see the height here. So it's 657. Let's just make it 650. So height 650. we want it to be displayed as flex. Display flex. And let's align the text center. Oh, maybe not there because this is flex. This is controlled by the flex element. It considered it as flex style. So let's add a container first to that text content. Right. Simply format using this. Okay. And then wrap. Then instead of adding the padding, let's transfer everything in that wrap. Yeah, there. And then let's refresh. Okay. So wrap is there, and then we just add a property here, align item, align item center. Okay, let's inspect this first. 650. Maybe I just want to make it a bit small for now. 500. Okay. So align item center will center the flex items vertically. After that, let's add the width 100% to the wrap so that will occupy the whole width, and then we can just use the text align center to align everything in the middle. Then let's add some CSS. So they are both colored white, so let's just target everything and then color white. Then let's just target for now the heading one, font size maybe 4, trim H1. Let's replace the H1. Okay. Then let's add the font weight, it's bold, and add some padding or margin, 20 pixels. Then we target next the P element, and font size maybe around 1.5. Is that too small? Okay, let's increase it a bit. Okay, 2 rem. Then add some shadow. Text shadow. Zero XY, then PX RGBA 000 for black, and then 0.5 as opacity. Okay, it's a bit closer to the mockup. Then we just need to add some background. I have prepared that beforehand too. Let's open the web local, add an img folder here, then let's copy the background from the assets. So that's bgbanner.jpg. Let's go back to the CSS and then target the banner, this one. So let's background dash image, or let's just use the shorthand URL. Okay, img folder, right there. Then no repeat. Let's align center. Let's align at center and then bottom for vertical. Right. Then let's set the background size as cover. Then we're done with the main banner. And by the way, let's remove that border in the header. Forgot to remove it. We don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. So let's proceed. The HTML, we have the content. So let's add the other elements of this text next. So let's just put here a general container for them. Let's call it text box. Then this element, let's name it as featured text. Okay, div, that's the featured. Right, then we have the copy for that already. You can also use the heading 2 element for that. Heading 2. Then let's use another paragraph. Copy the text. Right. There's the text. Refresh. So here's the the text that we have added. For the text box, let's add a new CSS lines here. Text box. So that text box, let's use the ID of content, and you can use a general wrap for that. Or a common wrap. And padding 80 px. Refresh. Okay. Maybe we may need to add some top padding also. Aside from the, what you call this, from the left and right, let's add some 20px or bigger, 40, 60, right? There you go. Then let's target the featured text. Then let's put a text align center. Then let's target the heading 2 font size 3 rem. Is that close? Okay. A bit smaller, 2.8 rem or 6. And the font weight is bold. Let's add a margin. Maybe around 30 px will do. Alright. Then let's make the paragraph a bit bigger. 0.5. Okay. Maybe let's just add some line height. For 1.6. Small. 2. Okay. That did work. Then we add the featured image. Okay, so let's add a figure here. Figure. Then let's add a class of photo. Then let's put an img tag. Featured photo and the src. For sure it will reside in img folder, but let's find the file name first. So this file name, photo structure, let's copy that to the img folder. Photo structure, refresh. Right, and in our css class or css file, let's add some margin to the padding, to the paragraph element, so that we can push downward the photo. Right, then let's target the figure, the photo figure, and then have the img as display inline block and width of 100%. Let's check the CSS feature. It's not applying for some reason. Anyway, let's troubleshoot first why it's not applying. Photo order. Let's see if we are targeting. Featured, it's working. Featured. Something is wrong. All featured img. Right, photo. Seeing it for some reason, but okay. I'm so bad. It is because that figure is not under the featured element. Well, let's just press the auto format. Right. Okay, sorry about that. Alright. Okay, so I'm too bad. Anyway, it works. Then just proceed to the next element. let's add a comment here so that you can easily see the end of the text box. So under the picture, under the text box wrap, we will add another element. Just name as let's name it as description. Then let's add the text. This time it's a bit smaller than heading 2. Then another paragraph. Okay. And then let's copy that particular content from the prepared placeholder text file. Let's refresh. Alright, there you go. With the picture, that's just add some margin bottom of 30px to 40 to bring the item down, the next element down. And then in the description, we can just add text align center, and let's target the heading 3. Font size 2 rem. Is that enough? Let's check. Oh no, it's not aligned in center. It's text aligned. By default it's aligned by left. I just made a different alignment. So let's continue. Okay, then let's just add a weight of bold, then make the paragraph bigger. Font size 1.5 rem. A bit smaller, 0.4. Okay, there we have the other text element. Then finally we will add the footer. Right, text box content. So let's just add the footer here. Then let's check the mockup. It's just a simple text footer. So it's here. Let's just copy that. Right, and we will replace it with the HTML symbol. Refresh. Okay, let's just target that footer. Alright, footer content. You can, by the way, you can also click the format style CSS here to format everything, just in case you were not happy with the indentation or formatting. It's good that it has a auto format button here. Okay, so let's text align the footer center, and then let's add the background of black. Same with the mockup. Then put the color of white. Then add the padding of same 80px left and right, and then maybe 40px top bottom. That's the same, right? So we're done. Let's close this to see everything. We have created a web page using only Google Chrome and the Windows Explorer to create the initial files. Okay, So that's it. I hope you have enjoyed the tutorial, and if you like the video, please don't forget to press like and subscribe to our channel, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye for now.